on, get her now.
Stephanie.
Dr. Paul here. We've got a young man with a couple things going on. Let's go take a look. Hello. All right. So tell me what brings you in today.
I was exposed to mono and I just kind of wanted to be tested.
Gotcha. What symptoms are you having?
I have a sore throat.
I feel like you have a fever. Okay.
Yeah. And my eye.
Oh, let's look at that eye. So when did you notice your eye like that?
Yesterday.
All right. Is the light bothering it?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. So, does that hurt at all?
It feels a little bit irritated.
Yeah. All right. Do you remember like sneezing, coughing, straining really hard? I'm trying to think of, a burst blood vessel.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
I got on a plane yesterday and then I didn't have it at the beginning and then I got off afterwards.
And that's when you first noticed it from the plane ride?
After the plane ride.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice it. My dad noticed it.
Ah. We have a new risk factor from air travel, folks. I'm just wondering. Well, that's what I would call that a subconjunctival hemorrhage. And it's
Say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, subconjunctival hemorrhage, well, yeah, forget that. It's a little broken blood vessel, and I think of sneezing, coughing, straining, or possibly injury, but you didn't have any of those things. What the heck? And then the flight. There's pressure changes in the cabin. Maybe there was just enough cabin pressure change on top of being sick that happened. So that's kind of interesting and totally unrelated to why you're here, I think, which is the possible mono. Generally, there's no involvement of the ears with mono. A lot of times, folks with mono will have the worst sore throat in the world. So, when folks come in with a sore throat, we're always thinking strep. We already swabbed your throat, so for the viewers, they've seen me swab throats many a time, and that came back negative. So now we're doing a blood test to check for mono. And I have the ability in my office to do a quick blood test for what's called a mono spot, and we'll know in 15 minutes if you have mono or not. And then a CBC, complete blood count, so we can just kind of look at the effects of this illness. Sometimes with mono, it really knocks down your blood cells. And you're already, I think when you walked in, you told me you're just tired. Like hard to keep your eyes open tired.
No.
Yeah, so that extreme fatigue that you get with mono is pretty characteristic. And in your case, it was your girlfriend's brother who had diagnosed mono, and your girlfriend's coming down with same symptoms, right? Sore throat, fatigue. So pretty classic story for mononucleosis caused by Epstein-Barr virus. If it's all right, let me demonstrate to the audience how we check for a spleen. Is it all right if I lift your shirt just up to here? Okay. So the spleen sits in the left upper quadrant, down low near the spine. So I will tap, and it's hollow. Hollow is good. If you have a mass sounds like this. Thud, right? Hollow, that's good. So take a deep breath and out. And so the way you palpate for a spleen is you support the back so you can push the spleen up if there is a large spleen, and then you take a deep breath and then out. And as you're breathing out, I'm digging down deeper and rolling up towards the spleen. One more, thanks a lot. Big breath and out. And you would feel under my fingers here a sharp edge of a mass when it's a firm mass when it's the spleen. And I don't feel any spleen, so that's a good sign. So folks, we decided to go ahead and get Epstein-Barr virus titers. That's IgG and IgM against EBV. Say that real fast 5 times. Epstein-Barr virus titers.
Go for it, go for it.
I'm good.
It's good. So Epstein-Barr virus is the cause of mono, and I'm like 99% sure that's what we're dealing with. It might give us some predictive value of how long he's going to be sick and how bad it's going to get. Hopefully it's going to your immune system's going to kick in and you'll recover really quickly. But we'll have our answer in a couple days. Thanks a lot. You have any comments for our viewers?
Mono sucks.
Yeah.
Mono sucks. I thought you said don't have sex.
I know. I was like,
I'm going,
wow.
how did he know? That's. All right. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Paul.